My phones are being funky bitches. Everything's just being a funky bitch and not in a cool way. Being a funky bitch and not in a cool way because why? Why would it be? Why would it be in a good way? Why? 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 It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, right? Well, I will say this, and I'm going to let you guys know right off the bat. I have a nasty sinus infection. It ain't fun. I don't recommend it. Look, even my hair's off. Even my hair's off kilter. Or maybe it's the flu vid. Maybe it's, I don't know. Who knows anymore? Who knows anymore? Who knows anymore if things are really things, you know? I be this stuffy nasty going on, right? So just letting you know, like I literally have a flu AB test going on right here, right now, as we speak. I slept like shit the last 2 nights. I slept like shit, and my face hurts. You know what I mean? Like sinuses, my fucking face hurts. So maybe it's Hantavid flu. Is that going to be a thing? I feel like that's going to be a thing, right? I feel like that's going to be a thing. Hantavid flu. So maybe it's that. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? So tonight, probably, well, not just probably, no Reiki. I can't. It is all I can do to keep my head up. My head hurts so bad with all this crap, right? Yeah, hopefully not. Let's not manifest that. But I am live on TikTok and YouTube right now. I know that y'all, I had a nasty headache last week with the weather. And I know y'all missed your Reiki, you missed your Zodiacs, and I know I haven't done Reiki. This will be 2 weeks now. It just is. Usually I get a sinus infection a little earlier in the year, or I have not sinus infection. I have like sinus problems because Oklahoma and pollen and all that shit. So I don't know. I know several people that have sinus infections right now. I know several people that are sick as fuck right now. I know a lot of y'all are sick as hell. I mean, anybody want to just call it now that by fall we'll be shut down so you can't vote? Anybody want to call it now? I'm gonna call it now. I'm just saying. Anyway, if you don't follow me on YouTube, you absolutely should, especially those of you guys on TikTok, because you never know. You never know, and they're pushing so much weird, absolutely stupid shit over on yay old TT. That if you just follow me on YouTube, just follow me on fucking YouTube. Just saying. So here we go. But my mods have some coupons. You know what? I created a couple coupons till the end of the month because this is dumb, right? So there's a coupon, no gas. No gas is half off of all plans. So if you order a plan on my website, which is any of my classes, etc., half off of that. Which right now, if you get in on that, that makes the monthly classes $12. Marked 25% off of all products in the shop, adding new products daily. I have a stockpile of loose herbs. So, yeah. And I will be re-releasing my fuck getting sick tea recipe because I think that y'all need to grab it. I will also, and that'll just be for free, right? Like I'll just put the videos back out. So if you don't follow me, if you're not paying attention, if you don't know, I created a recipe in early vid, early shutdown vid. My kids had asthma as kids. I had asthma as a kid. I have diabetes, all the old lady shit. And so I thought, let me create a tea that helps with everything. So I'm going to re-release that. Right? I do it usually in the fall, but with everybody being sick as fuck, I'm just going to put that out so you guys can start stockpiling those herbs when you can find them. I know tea is expensive. I know coffee is expensive. Hell, breathing is expensive. So we're going to do that. But I'm also going to, I'm going through my YouTube over here to find my video for modern day four thieves oil. Four thieves oil is what they used to use during the Black Plague. They stuffed it in the bird masks so they didn't get all plaguey when they went and stole shit. I mean, obviously, maybe don't go steal shit, but that's what they did. So I'm going to re-release that because here's the thing. We all be broke. We all be broke as fuck. Not only do we all be broke as fuck, but everybody is kind of sick. There's new shit coming out all the time. And I would rather y'all just be prepared because what's better than being prepared, right? So let's read for the Zodiacs. Yeah, I know that there won't be the massive number of people in here tonight that there normally are because some of y'all, I get it. You want to come for the free Reiki? Totally get it. I'd be warned to fuck you out. So let's read for the Zodiacs for the week. Yes, the answer is yes. We're going to start with Capricorn. We're going to go all the way around the horn. And as we do each Zodiac, I am going to do just a centering exercise, okay? Because I know that when I don't center chakras on live streams, I get frustrated as well, right? Like I get frustrated as well. All right, so vid and flu A, flu B test negative. Woohoo! So just sinus McNasty. So we're gonna do that. So before we start with Capricorn, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna do something different. So here's what I want you to do. Okay, we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And if you guys can, I'm going to show you a hand position and I want you to just do it with me. All right. While you take these 3 deep breaths, as deep in and out as you can. We're going to start at the feet. Okay. We're going to start at the feet. I want you to focus on the bottoms of your feet, the base of your feet. I don't care where. I don't care if it's the balls of your feet. I don't care if it's the center. I don't care if it's the heels. I don't give a shit. So I want you to focus on the bottom of your feet. And first, we're just going to put our hands together in like this position right here, because this hits every one of those chakras, all of them, right? So I want you to just do that. And we're just going to take one big deep breath all the way in, all the way out. And I want you to focus on the bottom of your feet. Ready? I know it's weird without the music, isn't it? Now, I want you to just kind of open your fingers together like this. And I want you to put those, except for this one, I want you to do like this, okay? And I want you to just hold this in front like that. And one more deep breath. Ready? You still focusing on your feet? Still focusing on your feet? Now, all I want you to do is open your hands up like this and put your hands out in front of you like that. All you got to do is open your hands and rotate them down. Ready? Big breath. Now, I want you to just clap your hands a couple of times, kind of rub them together for a minute. That's all I want you to do. That's all I want you to do. Okay? Now we're going to read for Capricorn. We're going to read for Capricorn. So I want you to just kind of focus on your feet for a minute. I didn't even get my astrological forecast done today because it's been just a crazy day. It's been a crazy day. Wait, I got this right side up? Yes. Let's make sure, because the Capricorns need to know their Capricorny shit. Really, Capricorns? Really? You got like a whole bunch of shit on the back burner. That's exactly what that tells me. That's a whole bunch of shit on the back burner. Leave it there, Capricorns, because let me just say, I know how you are. And if you are not leaving that stuff on the back burner, then it's on the front burners. And you only got a couple front burners, Capricorns. I want you to remember that. Okay? It's something I'm learning really, really hardcore at this point in my life. You only got a couple of burners. Oh, imagine that TikTok is froze up, but YouTube be fine. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. We're doing an experiment tonight. We're doing an experiment. You know what we're doing an experiment on? I am on both my phones. I am on one phone over here and I'm on one phone over here. Both of them are on the exact same Wi-Fi. Both of them are on the exact same data plan, okay? So if one has problems, the other should have problems, yeah? Well, guess which one keeps having problems? Yay old ta-ta-ta-ta. YouTube's fine. YouTube's fine. TikTok, however, not fine. Yeah, TikTok is not fine. Because why would it be? And you know what? I did do a spot check. The other night because I was like, I wonder if this is just spiritual people, witchy people, lefty people. I wonder if it's just that. It's everybody. It's everybody. It's everybody. I got on my troll account, my Christian account, and was watching some of their live streams. They're having problems with it too. It is all of us. It fucking sucks. And they're blowing up my favorite app. And it makes me so angry. I'm just angry-tated. All right, Capricorn, save me from being angry-tated. The Thinker, knowledge, instruction, and reinvention. Okay. The elixir of life. Okay. And karmic justice. Okay. All right, Cappies. Notice the angles. I'm noticing the angles. Okay. I also want you guys to notice that he's balancing a feather. I don't know why I felt I need to point that out, but he's balancing a feather on his hand. Caps, this is a week of, first of all, this is a week of you shedding bullshit. This is a week of you shedding bullshit. The shedding bullshit is not just people, situations, etc. It's internal bullshit. And internal bullshit for a Capricorn is like a downfall, right? Because when a Capricorn has a lot of internal bullshit going on, they tend to get bound up in said bullshit. Like, remember just now, Capricorns, how I said, hey, maybe leave all that other shit on the back burner because this week is about you. This week is about you, Capricorns. I'm just saying, this week is about you. You need to get back to you. You need to get back to being who you normally are because you've forgotten, right? The reinvention aspect, it doesn't mean go back to an old version of you, Capricorns. It doesn't mean, and here's the thing, I'm going to tell you a little secret about earth signs. When earth signs feel out of whack, they want to go back to a previous version of themselves, right? A version of themselves where they felt better or they felt like they looked better or, you know, whatever. So Capricorns have been really feeling that. I would almost guarantee you that every single Capricorn watching this has said, and I'm curious, just show of hands, Capricorns or earth signs in general, how many of you guys have been like, well, I wish we could go back to this year or to this year or whatever. A year where you had a lot of growth, you had a lot of, stop it, YouTube has all the goodies. That was cute as hell. Thank you for that. Oh my God. Look at YouTube. Look at YouTube ramping up the cool gifty gifts. That was cool as shit. Thank you so much. Capricorns have been saying, I wish I could go back to this year or whatever, right? And that's exactly how you've been feeling. The thing is, you don't need to go back to that version of you. You don't need to go back to a version of you that existed 5, 10, 20 years ago, 2 years ago, whatever. You don't need to go back to that version. You need to look at that version and what made you feel powerful. What was the elixir of life with that version, right? What made you feel powerful? What did you do? You know, and if it's when you were 16 and you just felt younger and better all the time, bitch, we all did. We all did. We all felt better at 16, okay? We all felt better at the age of 16. We weren't all here at the age of 16, but we all felt better, right? I mean, come on now. So I want you to look at what is it about that particular time in your life that made you feel good, that made you want to go, that makes you want to go back? Was it a time of intense growth? Did you feel more successful? You know, what was that thing, right? What was that thing? Look at that. That is what you need to take. That's the elixir of life that you're looking for. You need to take that elixir of life and reinvent it into now. How would you take that thing that made you feel amazing and powerful and whole and so on and turn it into now? How would you do that? How would you do that? And that's when this happens. Karmic justice, Capricorns, is not for people working against you. Thank you for that. Karmic justice is not for just haters be hating, right? We all got them. Doesn't matter who you are, what you do. It doesn't matter. There's somebody out there that fucking hates you, okay? So this is not karmic justice for your haters. What this is karmic justice of you finally straightening shit out with yourself, straightening shit out between you and the universe. Like y'all had a little argument, y'all had a little tiff, and you're done, right? Like, and you're done. This is you straightening that out. Thank you, Lisa. This is you straightening that out. This is karmic justice. So expect this to be a week of this. Okay? Like the energy, the Capricorn energy is going straight up. So if you have a Capricorn in your life, know that by the end of the week, by the weekend, and it's a new moon this weekend, because of course it is, it's a new moon this weekend. So by the end of the week, by this new moon, the Capricorns are going to be hyper as fuck. They're going to be on their game. They're going to be driving you nuts. They're going to be buzzing around all over the place like a fucking bumblebee on all the crack. Like it just is, right? That's what's going to happen. Expect it. But Capricorns, first couple of days this week, you're probably going to feel a little sluggish. You're going to feel like you're more up here than you are out here. Does that make sense? More in your head than out there. But what's glorious about this, Capricorns, is this is a week of reinvention for you. It's a week of you getting your fucking mojo back. And when that happens, watch out, world. Like, I mean, y'all ever seen a Capricorn on their mojo? Y'all ever seen a Capricorn on their Capricorn bullshit? Y'all ever see that? It's pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty impressive. And that's when you start to see this. All of the work that you've put in over the last couple of years, that's now like all of the things that you've been doing over the last couple of years that haven't really worked out well or whatever, Capricorns, and you've been like, you know what, fuck this. You know, all of that, you start to see the karmic justice in that. Okay? Where all of that hard work finally starts to pay off. It's going to be a glorious week for you Capricorns, okay? Plan to get a whole bunch of shit done this weekend, Capricorns. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, stones for my lovely Capricorn friends. Are you ready? This is not a stone, but I'm going to give this to you because, yeah. Any type of bone. You have bone earrings, you have a necklace, you have a pendant, you have a ring, whatever. You just have a cool bone that you want to put on your desk. Bone. You're getting back to who you are, Capricorn. Right at the core of everything. So, I know that's weird, and I know you guys are like, what the fuck, Holmes? But that's what happened. Bone. And obsidian. Bone and obsidian. Just saying. Bone and obsidian. Capricorns, you're the warthog. You're the warthog this week. Y'all ever tried to take down a warthog? Y'all ever seen them try to hunt warthogs? We have a lot of wild pigs in Oklahoma. They scare the fuck out of me. I'm just saying. Like, I was even talking to my dad the other day. Thank you for that, Crazy Kim. I appreciate that. Y'all, I was talking to my dad the other day, and we were talking about mountain lions and wild pigs. We were just talking. Why were we talking about wild animals? I don't know. We were talking about wild animals. What did I just miss? Thank you. Thank you so much. And I told my dad, I was like, you know what? To be honest, like I'm more scared of the damn wild pigs than I am the mountain lion. And my dad looks at me and he kind of tilts his, he had his dad glasses on, right? Because we were out in the shop, and he goes like this. You should be. When dad looks at you over the glasses and he's like, he does that, looks you over the glasses. He's like, you should be. But y'all, if y'all want a whole new fear unlocked and you don't know the power of wild pigs, you're welcome. You're welcome. New fear unlocked. Yeah, you're the warthog. All right, Aquarius is next. So before we do Aquarius, we're going to do another reset. And now we're going to work on your sacral chakra. Okay? Now, if you can do this with your pinkies, cool. If not, please don't stress. If this is my particular move for the chakra, I swear it's like TikTok and YouTube competing for gifts over here. Thank you guys. So I love y'all have no idea how much I fucking love you guys, really and truly. All right. So I want you to just hold your hands at like an angle, okay? If you can move a pinky down like this, cool. I know some people can't, and it took me a little while to be able to do that, so please don't. Thank you. So please don't stress, okay? I want you to just hold them like this at an angle, and I want you to focus about this far below your belly button. So literally right in the middle of your guts, okay? Right in the middle of the things that people say they hate, right in the middle of your guts. So I want you to do that, and we're going to take 3 more deep breaths, okay? Ready? Ready? First deep breath. Now, I want you to pull your pinky back up, and I want you to put just these 3 fingertips together, not your pinky and not your thumb, okay? I want you to hold them like that. Thank you for the galaxy. Another deep breath. Ready? How many of you guys feel in your pulse in your fingertips? Just out of curiosity. How many of y'all did you feel your pulse in your fingertips there for a minute? Now, I want you to tuck these 2 together like that, okay? Keep these 3 together, but I want you to tuck those 2. Just touch your pinky and your thumb together. That's it. Deep breath. Now, same thing. Kind of rub your hands together for just a minute. I watched a little bit. I watched you guys over there when I said, how many of y'all felt your pulse in your fingertips for a minute? Oh, it's like you have all this amazing energy stored inside you and you just completed a circuit. All right, Aquarius, are we ready? Are we ready? I love it. Aquarius, I asked if you were ready. You got a whole bunch of anchor cards sticking out, and then you wanted to drop a card. So let me grab said card, and we're going to do it exactly as it fell, right there. And we're not going to have feral Aquariuses. Okay. The anchor card took a hot minute, and now this one's like, okay. Ready? The Exile, strategy, failure, and trauma. Because who doesn't need any more trauma? It's not funny, but it's also funny. Luna, interesting, especially because we have a new moon this week. And good luck. So this is strategy, Aquariuses. It has nothing to do with failure or past traumas. Aquarius. You are a lucky little shit this week. You are a lucky little shit this week. You have strategy, failure, trauma. You have Luna, And you have good luck. Aquarius, you are a lucky little shit this week. You are. You're a lucky little shit this week. Also, this new moon is going to be very powerful for you. You're going to feel it on a very deep level. It's going to be very, very powerful for you. And you're going to look at the next phase, the next chapter in your life. This is the week for it. You're going to look at it really hardcore. It's going to keep coming up this week about what you want to do, where you're going, why you're going. Like it's going to keep coming up, right? So what I love about this is that this is a week of strategy, Aquarius. And every Aquarius I know, like my sister, I have a couple cousins that are Aquariuses. I've known some Aquariuses. Every Aquarius I know, when I say, guess what? It's a good week for you to plan shit, they get excited. They get excited. They just threw the card to be extra. Exactly, Carlin. They just threw the card to be extra. Aquarius, I'm not saying you should go buy yourself a new notebook, but you should go buy yourself a new notebook. I'm not saying that you should go buy a new pen, but maybe go buy a new pen. I'm just saying green is a good one. Just buy a green pen. I'm just saying. Aquarius, this is a week to plan your future. This is a week for you to plan world domination. This is a week for you. This is a week for you to plan. This is a week of planning. It is. It is. All of the things that you haven't been able to sit down and figure out up to now, this is the week for it. All of the things that you have not been able to figure out up to this point, this is the week, okay? Because I want to talk about the failure and the trauma that goes with this card. All of the things you've tried to plan in the past, where they haven't worked out. I want you to take a little bit of a look this week. Now, I'm gonna put a but in here because I know you Aquariuses. And when I say I want you to look at the things that didn't work, y'all are gonna fall down the rabbit hole, and then you're gonna be all sad because you're like, well, it didn't work. You know, I tried all this planning. No, Aquarius. Okay? No. I want you to look at one thing that didn't work. One. And I swear if you dwell on it, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know. Just kidding. That was really creepy. You're welcome. Anyway, I want you to look at one thing that didn't work. Okay. So when you start to plan and strategize for the upcoming amazing, epic, phenomenal you, Aquarius, you're strategizing and looking at, okay, this didn't work because I didn't put enough time into it. This didn't work because whatever, right? That's what I want you to look at, Aquarius. Okay? That's what I want you to look at. Not all of it. I'll know. This new moon coming up on the 16th, new moon, it peaks in the afternoon, y'all. So if you are on East Coast time, this new moon is going to peak about 4 o'clock, 4:03, 4:04. Central, it's 3:03. Mountain would be 2:03, and Pacific would be 1:03. So early afternoon, okay? That is the peak time. I want you Aquariuses, I better see every fucking Aquarius that ever Aquarius outside under the peak of that. I don't care if you've got to plan it so you take your lunch break right then. I don't care if you suddenly need to go outside and get some fresh air. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I want you to be outside under this new moon because you need this rebirth, Aquarius. You need it so bad that you can't stand yourself and we can't stand you either. So take your ass outside under the new moon. Take your ass outside under the new moon. Because guess what? This right here, you're a phenomenal manifester for your strategy going forward. Now, I'm going to say this, Aquarius. Don't do this for anybody else. Don't waste this on someone else. If you do, I am going to take away a gold star, Aquarius. If you utilize this week of your personal power for someone else, Whether it is a significant other, a boss, a friend, a family member, I don't give a fuck. The answer is no. The answer is no, because if you waste this on them, hear my words, Aquarius. If you waste this on them, you're going to regret it. You're going to watch them get something amazing, and you are going to still be here. I said what I said. I'm just saying. I said what I said, Aquarius. Don't do it. Stones for Aquarius. Every Aquarius is like, feel like you just got in trouble? Good. Good. All right. Because I know you Aquariuses, and I know that it's going to be so easy for someone to sidetrack you by giving you a fucking sob story. I want you guys to you know what? I want you to be January Aquariuses, okay? If you are a February Aquarius, I want you to pretend you're a January Aquarius, because January Aquariuses are a lot like Capricorns, and they're like, well, you know what? Let me handle my shit first, and then I'll get to you, right? I want you, if you are a February Aquarius, your ass needs to pretend that you're a January Aquarius, all right? That will ensure that you utilize this amazing shit that you are for you. Okay? Okay? As of right now, all of you are honorary Capricorns. No, I'm just kidding. But don't waste this. I can't reiterate that enough. Like, I'm trying to be funny about it so it will stick in your head, Aquarius, but please don't waste this. Like, if you allow somebody to twist you, and you'll know they're doing it when they're like, well, you know, I need some help because, you know, the last year, the last 5 years, the last decade, my whole life has been shit and blah, 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 blah. And then your little Aquarius self is going to be like, well, maybe I could help a little bit. No, no, no. Okay. No, the answer is no. Aquarius, if you waste this, you're going to regret it. Some of you ain't going to listen. You're going to waste it. You're going to regret it. Mark my words. Ask how many people have been following me for a long time, and ask how many people have had a reading or listened to Zodiacs and been like, some bitch she right. Wish I was wrong. Wish I was wrong. It's going to happen. All right. Stones for Aquarius. Carnelian. Carnelian. Carnelian and pyrite. Carnelian and pyrite. This is going to sound weird, but hear me out. Y'all are the chicken, okay? No, I didn't call you a chicken, Aquarius. And I want you to look at what the chicken stands for, okay? There's a lot of different cultures that deities, their totem animal is a chicken. For example, in voodoo, anybody that works with the Loa, Mama Bridget has a black rooster, black chicken. There's a lot, okay? So the chicken. All right. Y'all ready for the next? Y'all ready for the next grounding? Because now we're going to do, apparently you are, because, yeah, that's interesting that finding love was upside down in that deck out of nowhere. Okay. In other words, somebody gets to find some lovey love this week. But not me. Mine's already passed. So Aquarius, Capricorn, you're safe from lovey shit because we already passed y'all. We're going to focus on the solar plexus. So I want you guys to go about this far above your belly button. Okay. And what we're going to do is I want you to just put your hands either on your legs, put them on your belly. On your belly is going to be best. Okay. One hand over the other. I don't care if you're Reiki attuned or not, just do it. Okay. So I want you to take one big, huge, deep breath. This is going to be the best place. But if, you know, I don't know, for some reason, I feel like I need to say this. If you just had surgery or some shit like that, and you can't put your hands on your belly, I got it. Legs are just as good. But all right, ready, set, deep breath. Want you to relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. I bet some of you are sitting like this, aren't you? Relax your damn shoulders. One more time. Don't move your hands. I don't want you to move your hands at all during these 3 deep breaths. Okay, so next deep breath. Last one, you ready? And then I'm going to ask you a question. I want you to pay attention to how you feel during this next breath. Deep breath. Before you take your hands off your tummy, how warm are your hands? How warm is your belly? Just saying. How warm? How warm? Oh, thank you. Wow, you look younger and younger. You want to know how? You want to know how? Oh, look at everybody's like, my hands are burning, my hands are sweaty, my hands are burning. Energy. Y'all are I think this is probably something we need to start doing every single week, because I love that you guys are noticing this. I love that you guys are noticing this. Even if you're not Reiki attuned, I love that you guys are noticing this. Every single one of you has an innate amount of your own personal energy that you're just letting go wherever. You're just letting it go wherever. If you do that when you're going to bed, if you do that when you're getting ready in the morning, just one hand over the other. I like to put my left and my right on top of my left. And then, yeah, just 3 deep breaths. That's it. 3 deep breaths. It'll center yourself. It'll help you draw your energy. It'll help you build your energy. It'll help you realize how damn powerful you are, and you'll feel amazing. Just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You know, I just had an amazing idea, and I need to write it down so I can implement it. All right, my little Piscesians, are we ready? You know, every time I curl my hair, I always try to make it not end up in one big curl, and it does it anyway. Every damn time. That's why I keep fucking with it, because I'm like, stop it. I need to just leave it alone. All right, ready, Pisces? Ready, Pisces? Apparently, because that's the card you threw out. Pisces, I'm going to need you guys to collectively just gather your thoughts. I'm going to need you to collectively just gather your thoughts, because I'm shuffling and everything's fine. And I think you probably could have seen it on YouTube, but probably not on TikTok. But part of the deck fell out over here like this, like on top of my hand. And then the other card went boop up there on the top. And it's upside down and whopper-jawed. I'm just letting you know. It's upside down and whopper-jawed. So Pisces, what that tells me is your energy, your brain, etc., scattered as fuck. Scattered as fuck. And you know what? That actually tracks, because I have a couple of Pisces friends, and they are both in the middle of huge projects right now, and both of them are scattered as fuck. Of course, you got to have 3 cards. Of course you do, Pisces. Of course you do. Just show of hands for the Piscesians out there. How many of you guys are in the middle of some huge thing at work or at home? Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, because I'm betting I'm not wrong. Yep, there they go. There's all the hands. All right, ready, Pisces? Okay, so you have the ferryman, Y'all are going to laugh. Y'all are going to laugh. I'm going to read you verbatim what the bottom of this card says. Okay? Did I not just ask? Did I not just say the Pisces energy is scattered, right? I want you to go back to like 1 minute ago of what I just said. Okay? Okay? I want you to go back to that. Remember what I said the Pisces energies was scattered? And notice how this card is upside down and whopper jawed? Yeah, this is necessity, focus, and transition. You cannot make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. The cards will always tell on you. And then you have union. And then you have two cards that came out on the very bottom. You have Luna, and then you have Destiny on top of that. Okay. Pisces. I want you to notice the yin and yang on there, okay? I want you to notice the yin and yang. This right here, Pisces, tells me that the scattered it's going to stay this week. Okay? Now, before you get mad, I want you to just hold up. And for those of you guys that have Pisces in your life that are like, I don't need them to be scattered this week. They need to be scattered. Pisces, you need to be scattered this week. Okay? I am right now giving you permission as your favorite spiritual advisor, as the godmother of magic. I am giving you permission. You need to be scattered this week. It is for reasons beyond your comprehension. It's for reasons, and you need to be scattered. So when you feel like your energy is pinging all over the place, when you feel like you can't focus on more than, or you can't only focus on one thing at a time. If you feel like you're focusing on 900 things, then yes. If you feel like you can't sit still, yes. If you feel like you can't calm down, yes. If you feel like, I know, and you're like, that sounds horrible. Why the fuck are you telling me to do that? Because you doing this is going to marry ideas that you've had in your head, right? So the thing that you can't work out, the thing that is driving you nuts, the thing that is causing you to be like this, scattered, crazy, insane, feeling all weird, whopper-jawed, etc. You need that, because when you're like this, when you're all over the place this week, you're going to have that random epiphany moment of holy shit. This is blah, 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 blah. When that epiphany moment happens, Pisces, I'm going to need you to stop right there and either voice record it, write it down. Don't lose it. Okay? Don't lose it. I know that you think you're not going to lose it, but you're gonna. Okay? I know you think that you're not going to lose it. You'll be like, oh, I'll remember this till I get home in traffic. You won't. Pull the fuck over, pull your little phone up and voice record it right then. Okay? If you're at work, if you're wherever, stop and record it, because you won't remember. It will go away and then you'll be so mad. Okay, Pisces, this is you having that epiphany moment. And here's why I say be scattered, because you have Luna, which I just talked about in the Aquarius reading, that there's a new moon this week and the Destiny card was on top of it. So you need to be scattered so you can have this marriage of these ideas. You want the transition. You want the focus. You want to be able to do all the things, right? So be scattered. Be scattered. You need to. You want that destiny placement. You want where you're going in life. You want all the things. Well, this is how you get there. This is how you get there. Y'all ever watch? I know that you guys have seen it on movies or TVs or whatever. Movies or TV. But y'all ever watch when somebody is in the middle of like manic way of thinking, when they're trying to wrap their head around a project or a problem? If y'all watch crime shows, you've seen it all the time, like things like that. and they're like wording through everything, and they're like, well, this guy knows this guy, and this guy knows this guy, and this guy knows this girl, blah, you know, and they're like wording through everything. If y'all have ever watched me work, it's the same goddamn thing. But you get all manic, right? And you're like everywhere, like you've had 9 shades of caffeine, right? And then suddenly they just stop and they go, oh my God. And they suddenly know the answer. My dad's like that. Like he'll be doing 900 things and all of a sudden he'll stop and then he'll go and he'll write it down or he'll do something. And that is exactly what needs to happen this week, Pisces. That's exactly what needs to happen this week. I'm here for it. Pisces, you have my permission to be scattered and crazy, and it's great. Own it, love it, Pisces, okay? Just embrace it. Just embrace it. For those of you guys that have a Pisces in your family, and maybe they're not listening to this, or they're not in the woo-woo things or whatever, I want you to do a little experiment. Whenever they start to calm down this week, I want you to give them like 5 things to do. Fuck with your little Pisces friends this week, right? Especially the ones that they can't seem to figure their life out. Fuck with them. Just be like, hey, did you do this? And then like a couple minutes later, oh, by the way, weren't you talking about this? Weren't you? Just fuck with them. Just fuck with them. You know why? Because they need it. Because they need it. Remind them of shit you talked about 2 years ago. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, because they'll thank you for it. When they have that epiphany, they'll be texting you or calling you like, oh my God, when you said that, it reminded me of this and reminded me of that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you can be like, stones for Pisces. Stones for Pisces. Stones for Pisces. Amethyst. Amethyst and lapis. Amethyst and lapis. You guys are the stag this week. Not the deer, the stag. Yeah. All right. Aries. My lovely, where's all my Aries is? Where's my Aries is? All right. We're going to work on the heart chakra now. Okay. What I want you to do now is going to be a little weird. And if y'all are sitting in your living room or you're sitting next to somebody, I mean, you may not want to do it right now. You can do it later. But, or I don't know, maybe I've heard, you know what I love the most is whenever I have a private appointment with somebody or something like that, and they tell me that their significant other or their roommate or whatever, or their kids or whatever, they know that on Monday their show is on and don't fuck with them. I love hearing that so much. I love hearing it so much. I'm just saying, every time I miss a Monday, I get bombarded with messages on my website, on social media. Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? I didn't find the things. I need my stones. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm like, y'all crazy, right? Like, calm down. Like, it's okay. But at the same time, I know that you are trained to have these things, and it's my fault. It is my fault because I've been doing this for 6 fucking years on Monday nights, 6 years. And I love that I can do that for you. I love that you guys have given me the opportunity to do that for you. And so while I might tease you about it and I might poke a little fun, know that I love every minute of it. Know that I love every single message when you guys worry about me. Know that I love all of it. All of it. Okay? All of it. So anyway, that makes me happy when somebody is like, my show is on, I tell them my show is on. They know it Monday at 8:30 to leave me the fuck alone. All right. So what we're going to do is a little weird and it's great. Okay. If you can, now I'm going to give you 2 ways to do this. Okay. If you can, I want you to just hold your elbows, right? If you can hold like this, even better. If you have little bitty skinny arms, you can do this. Okay. I kind of can't, but if you can hold your elbows like this on the back of them. Okay, that's what I want you to do. If you can't, hold one, and with the other, I want you to just put that hand on yourself somewhere, okay? So one hand here on the back of an elbow. Your left is probably the best, like right over the left. And then put your left hand, like I've got my left hand on my leg. You put it on your belly. You can put it here. I mean, if you are a contortionist, you can put it up there, whatever. But I want you to do that. Okay. So there we go. I'm going to do it like that. Now, all I want you to do is focus in the middle of your chest. And we're going to take 3 more deep breaths. We're going to do this for the throat, the third eye, and the crown. And then you guys will be reset as fuck, and it'll be great. Ready? Deep breath. We're going to hold this the whole time. Deep breath. It's really weird without the music in it. One more. Ready? Feel a little calmer? Just out of curiosity, do you feel a little calmer? I love that. I look up on YouTube. You just made me feel skinny because I can hold my elbows. Thank you. You're welcome. Some of us are big chesties and we can't do that. So you're welcome. So you're welcome. Yeah. How many of you guys feel a little calmer? How many of you guys feel a little calmer? Oh, TikTok is glitching again. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine that. We'll pause. We'll wait. We'll pause. Won't we? Won't we, YouTube? We'll wait for you. All right. There you're back, TikTok. Imagine that. Imagine that. It's been fine over on YouTube. Of course. Of course it has. Oh, I love that. I look up to see, wow. Oh my God. I feel so much energy like enter the middle of my chest and then see. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right, Aries. Aries. I know y'all checked in a second ago. Ready? I know you are. Apparently you were. You were like, here's my card. Give it to me straight, bitch. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. I feel like Aries energy this week is on it, on the fire. Ready? Ready? Here we go. Hades. Equality, wisdom, and inevitability. Okay. Banish a curse. And blessed day. Blessed day. Okay. Okay. Aries, this is going to be a very interesting week for you. There are 3 distinct themes here. And I feel like we need to talk about the banishment aspect first, even though it's in the middle. I feel like this caught all y'all's attention. And I feel like this is one we need to talk about first. So we're going to talk about first. Aries, today, tomorrow, y'all need to be in planning mode because on the new moon, you need to do a return to sender. Big one. Big one. Go all out. Be the witchy little shit that you are. Okay? Go all out, Aries. Now, here's the thing. Just a blanket return to sender. You don't need to target anybody specific. Just a blanket return to sender. And I know. Put your jaw back together, Aries. I know you want to send it to somebody specific. I do. I know you want to send it to somebody specific, but you're not going to. Do you know why? Because it's not the person you think it is. It's not the person you think it is. I want you to do a blanket return to sender, Aries. I want you to go to the Dollar Tree, and I want you to just get a votive candle, okay? One of the big ones, the 7-day ones. It can be black or white. If you can find black, poo, get that. If not, white will work just as well, because you know what? Sharpie that motherfucker black on the outside. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. Take you a big ass Sharpie and color it black or whatever. Don't paint it with acrylic. And here's why. Because if you paint the outside of that votive of that glass with acrylic, and as the heat gets down, it'll dry, it'll crack, and then you'll be like, what happened? Just Sharpie it. Okay. Just Sharpie it. Or just leave it white. Doesn't matter. All up to you. I want you to get as witchy as possible with this. Put it on a cooking sheet, line it with foil, shiny side up. And then I want you to mark that shit all up. I want you to add whatever it is you need to add. Put a salt ring under. I don't care. I want you to witchy the shit out of it. Okay? Because I want you to do this blanket return to sender. It is not who you think it is fucking with you. So start this on Saturday at the height of the moon, if you can, which I already told you guys earlier in this live broadcast. It is in the early afternoon when the height of this new moon pops up. Okay. So I want you to start it then. And I know every one of you Aries is going to be like, I want to do it now. Chill the fuck out. You need to start it right then. Okay. And I'm going to give you a little tidbit. Are you ready? Would you like a little advanced witchcraft tip? And yes, I'll do a video. Let me write that down too. Let me write it down. A lot of y'all don't realize vid on Saturday. A lot of y'all don't realize that when you're, come here, because I don't want you to tell everybody this. We're going to gatekeep this, okay? That's why I'm telling you on a live stream. We're going to gatekeep it. Ready? Don't tell everybody. When you're doing 7-day votive candles, you don't have to leave them burning all the time. You can time them so they will go out on a specific day. Just like you time them to start on a specific day, you can time them to go out on a specific day. So if you start this one on the 16th and you're just doing a blanket return to sender with just the intent of fuck you, keep your goddamn nasty shit over there, which is exactly the words I want you to use. If you time it with that on the 16th, that gives you 2 weeks and 1 day. 2 weeks and 1 day. Till the blue moon. You can make a 7-day votive candle last for 2 weeks and 1 day. Let it burn for at least a good couple hours on the new moon and then put it out. And when you go to put it out, when you go to blow it out, you say, thank you for all you have done, are doing, and will do. And blow it out. Give it your life force. Blow it out. Okay? Light it a little bit every day. Light it a little bit every day. The following weekend, on the 23rd, which is Memorial Day, let it burn for several more hours. You can time it to burn out on the blue moon. Just saying. Little bit of advanced witchcraft 101. And then you'll be more powerful than all these bitches that just let it burn out and don't time it right. Just saying. I mean, unless you don't want to be more powerful. You know, I mean, that's all you. That's all you. Okay. It's all you. All right. Blanket return to sender. And then I want you to pay attention to who the hell starts having really nasty, weird shit happen to them. Pay attention to who starts having the exact same shit that you had happen to them. Just saying. Because guess what? This week, Aries, is all about leveling the fucking playing field for you. Because that's why you're going to banish this curse. That's why you're going to do a blanket return to sender. That's why you're going to time this bitch. That's why you're going to throw everything at it. Because it's all about leveling the playing field. Just saying. And then you're going to roll into the rest of the month like the badass that you are. Stones for Aries. Whatever the fuck you feel you need this week, Aries. I said what I said. Whatever you feel you need. You might feel that you need 9 stones on Tuesday, 1 stone on Wednesday. Whatever your little Aries fingers decide that they need. that day. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. You guys are, y'all are the hawk. Y'all are the hawk. Y'all are the hawk this week, Aries. See you over there. I saw somebody on YouTube say, can anybody do this? Yes, bitches, yes. I will put out a video. In fact, I will film it when I get off of this live stream, and I will put it out so you guys can all know it. All right. Apparently, the Tauruses are ready because their card came out before I even said Taurus. Taurus. You know what? Even though I don't feel super great, I'm super excited. Do you know why? Because I have not got to see my best friend since fucking August. And guess what's going to happen this week, bitches? Guess what's going to happen? Y'all are in trouble. Everybody in trouble. Everybody's in trouble. Everybody's in trouble. So that's August. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Fuck. We may go Thelma and Louise without the over the end at the end. Not really. We might burn the world down. I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, I haven't got to see my best friend in how fucking long? Forever? I'm just saying, I spend most of my day on the phone with this girl. Most of my fucking day. My AirPods quit working. You know what she bought me for my birthday? New AirPods. So we can sit fucking talk on the phone. Y'all in trouble. I'm just saying, y'all are in trouble. Do you know the crazy shit we're going to film while we're gone? Do you know? I don't even know, because if you know, I need to know. Taurus, the Lady of Masks, vanity, surface appearance, and reclaiming yourself. Navigation. Does that not go right along with reclaiming yourself? And eternal charisma. Ooh, Taurus. I feel like I need the boba for this one. Taurus, y'all be fancy little shits this week. Y'all be fancy this week. Tauruses be fancy. Tauruses be bougie. Tauruses be awesome. Tauruses be like, you are not hermiting this week. And I'm not just saying that because my best friend and I are going on a road trip, but the navigation aspect. You are not just wanting to be a hermit this week. You are wanting to eat the good food, do all the things, be outside, maybe be around people. But all of you Tauruses are all about a reinvention of you this week, reclaiming yourself, reclaiming your surface appearance. Like, you're all about it. A lot of you Tauruses, this week, for those of you guys that have Tauruses in your life, just know that this week they're going to want to change their hair if they haven't already in the last week or two. They're going to want to change some of their clothes. You might find them in there. If y'all have a Taurus child, oh, Lord, help you. If you have a Taurus child, you might find them cutting their own hair. You might find them cutting up their clothes. You might find them marking all over their clothes. You might find them doing that shit. I'm just saying. Just saying, encourage it. I mean, I'm just encourage it. When in the 80s, when all the, like, you know, the big thing was, you know, writing on your clothes and all that shit, my parents encouraged it. I had the coolest goddamn clothes. My parents encouraged it. I never got in trouble for writing on my clothes. Ever. In fact, my dad gave me more ideas. My dad would be like, that's a cool flower. Let's do this and this. Like, what is this? Oh, that's cool. Let's do this and this. My dad encouraged it. My dad's the problem. No wonder my mom had anxiety. My dad's the problem. encourage it. If you have a Taurus kid, maybe don't encourage their own haircuts, but and they're wanting to do some shit, encourage it. Okay? Taurus, how can you take the wardrobe that you have and change it and switch it up? How can you take the things that you have and make it better, right? Look at that. I mean, unless you're just balling like that and you got all the money to go spend on a new wardrobe. And if so, then none of us like you right now. But we all want to live vicariously through you. So please post footage. Taurus, this week is all about you in a way that you have needed so badly. What this tells me, the reclaiming of yourself, is that you have felt so much less than, so much lower. Like you have just felt for so long. You need this so badly. You need it so badly. So this week is navigation for you. And I want to say that it's purely a selfish week in a good way. Does that make sense? Purely a selfish week, but in a good way. And if y'all have a Taurus in your life, encourage it. They need it so bad. You know how you've been telling them, well, you should just, pull yourself up, and just, they don't want to hear that. Okay. So this week, when they want to take a 2-hour bath every single fucking day, when they want to go and get, they want to get the bougie food, or they're like, I ordered an expensive bottle of perfume, and you're like, you don't wear that. And they're like, I do now, bitch, or they go and they completely change their hair, whatever. Encourage it. Encourage it. Let them be selfish. Just like the Pisces get to be scattered this week, the Tauruses get to be selfish this week. Because guess what? You know what you love your little Tauruses for? Yeah, well, they've been missing that. And they've been missing themselves. And I swear, if you don't fucking let your little Tauruses be bougie and be out of control and let them be selfish as fuck, give them a pass this week. They get a pass, okay? You miss them. You miss the old them, and you keep telling them it. Well, then let them fucking fix it. Let them fucking fix it. This is how they fix it. Taurus, you want your charisma back. This is how you fix it. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You want you back. Here you go. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. So, all right. Stones for Taurus. Rose quartz. Rose fucking quartz. Rose quartz and garnet. Yep. Rose quartz and garnet. Rose quartz and garnet. Just saying what I'm saying. Taurus, you are the peacock this week. All the way. All the way. Straight up. Y'all are the peacock this week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Next is the throat chakra. Y'all ready for the throat chakra? Are ya? Because here's the thing. We're going to do something different with the throat chakra this week. I want you guys, just hear me out. Hear me out. I want you guys to close it slightly. Because we're going to be ornery. Because we're going to be ornery. And we're going to be a little petty. And I want you to just hear me out. I'm going to tell you why afterwards. Okay? I'm going to tell you why afterwards. So what I want you to do is this. Okay? And I just want you to put them at your throat. Okay? If you want to do this, you can do that too. But I want you to just put your fingertips at your throat. All right? All right? I'm going to apologize in advance for tonight. I know I should have done this earlier, and I did not, but I'm going to do it right now. Because you know why? Because the universe has been showing me some of the most funny fucking things over the last few days, and I can't stop giggling about it. And so it's been great. And so I'm just saying what I'm saying. I was watching the news the last few days, and it's just fucking funny. It's just fucking funny. And all I can do is giggle about the pettiness of things. And all I can do is giggle about the pettiness of witches and some of the things aesthetically that are going on with certain people that are not liked very much. And it's great. And I love it. And I love it. It's glorious. And I'm just going to say kudos to all you witches out there, because y'all are some petty bitches and I love you. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be petty bitches. And I want you to just put your fingertips right here, and we're going to take 3 deep breaths. And I want you to focus on just slightly kind of closing it, whether you close it like this or whether you close it like this. You just want to kind of protect and close your throat chakra. And then I'm going to tell you why. Okay. Ready? Deep breath. Deep breath. Last one. Would you like me to tell you why? The quickest way to piss somebody off when they insult you is to ignore them. The quickest way to piss somebody off, period, is to ignore them. The quickest way to piss somebody off when they're saying mean shit to you is just kind of look at them and not say anything for a minute and then ask if they'll repeat that. So I'm just saying. And then I'm going to give you guys all homework before we start with Gemini. Are you ready? I would like for you guys all to go, and I want you to get on YouTube, and I want you to look up some Machiavellian rules. I'm just saying. You're welcome. Geminis. Geminis. We ready, Geminis? Now, there are some people that they feel like they're really big and bold, and they are going to repeat that insult. Let them, and just go, okay, that's what I thought you said. And then just turn and walk away. It's great. Gemini. Now, I will say your last anchor card, Gemini, you tried to pull out a whole bunch. I don't know about that. Motherfucker shit. Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? Not that it's funny that I just told you guys to go to listen to some Machiavellian things. Not that it's funny that I was just telling you guys we're going to close the throat chakras down a little bit so all the people that want to talk out of their ass can talk out of their ass look like a fool. Not that it's funny that we just did that exercise and then the Geminis pull out Abaddon. Not that you can't make this shit up. Not that it's funny. Not that it's funny at all. Not that it's funny at all. And then they have balanced emotions. And then they have passion. You know what's really funny? I think that if I had just seen this and I saw the balanced emotions and the passion, I might be just a little bit. No, I wouldn't. I'd still read it the same fucking way. Don't let me lie to you, because I was about to just straight bold face lie to you. Geminis this week are mean shits. They are mean ass shits this week, but in the most balanced, interesting, amazing way. In the most interesting, balanced, amazing way. Not only that, but they're putting a lot of thought into it. But they're putting a lot of thought into it. Geminis, this is a week of you destroying people with words, of you just absolutely obliterating with words somebody that's been coming at you for a hot minute. This is you absolutely turning heel on everybody around you that is pissing you off, and not the normal explosive Gemini that would come out when somebody's making you mad. Not that Gemini. The cold, calculating, stoic, Machiavellian Gemini. That is what we have this week. And you know what, Gemini, I think that if it's the time that you have to act like this, that there's reasons for it now. I want you to pause. We're time out for just a minute, okay? Because I know every one of you Geminis is like, oh my God, I just got a free pass. No. We do not have bail money for you, okay? So I'm just saying, like, we as a collective, we could maybe help one of you, two of you, but we don't have bail money, okay? So I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying it's better for you to turn heel, say that amazing thing, turn heel and walk away. Let them sit and stutter for a minute instead of that crazy ass, windmill throwing shit, okay? I'm just saying, Gemini, okay? I'm just saying. We all be brokes, okay? We all be brokes, and I want you to think, do you really look good in orange? Do you really look good in stripes like they're the sideways stripes? They don't look good on anybody. Do you really look good in that weird-ass blue? Nobody does. Do you really look good in that? I'm just saying, do you really look good in that? You don't, okay? The answer is you don't. You don't. The other thing is, do you really want to eat jail food? Do you really? You don't. Okay? You don't. I've been in jail kitchens. I've seen how they make stuff. You don't. Okay? You don't want to eat it. Okay? You don't want to eat it. I'm just saying. Okay, Geminis? So I want you to think about that first. The Geminis are evil little shits this week. The Geminis are evil ass little shits this week. They are evil ass little shits. You are. We love you. You're very balanced with it. You're very interesting with the things that come out of your face because you're very passionate about it, because the people that you're being evil to are the ones that fucking deserve it. You know what's really funny? Maybe this is me channeling Gemini energy this week, but the other day, on Mother's Day, I spent about 2 hours sitting in bed, just scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Instagram. By the way, if y'all don't follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all the things, why? Something wrong? What's wrong with you? Anyway, so I'm doing that, right? And I'm looking at all these things, and it's so funny. I was being a petty little fuck. I really and truly was. I was being so fucking petty. I was dropping some petty comments and giggling to myself in the most evil way, and it was the best thing ever. It just was. It was the best thing ever. And I loved it. And it was great. So I was just channeling my inner Gemini early this week. So I'm just saying what I'm saying. It was glorious. And you guys should do it too. Just saying. I'm just saying. But Geminis, I just want to add that little air of caution one more time. Even though y'all are feral this week, we don't have bail money for everybody because we ain't balling like that anymore, okay? Like, not right now. Gas is too high. We ain't balling like that. So we can't get all y'all's, okay? So you guys as Geminis need to come together and decide who it is that's going to the jails, okay? And do something small, okay? Because you need a small bond. We could probably come up with that. I'm just kidding. Please don't go to jail, Geminis. Please don't do that. Please don't go to jail. But Geminis, this is definitely a week where I'm going to give you homework with this reading. I kind of already did before I pulled cards for Geminis. Y'all realize that here's one thing that I think is really, really funny. I'm going to explain this, and then I'm going to give you stones, and then I'm going to tell you what you are, Geminis. Okay. But what's really, really funny is Shakespeare is the one that actually took Machiavelli and turned that into a negative term. Shakespeare slandered Machiavelli. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the piece that Machiavelli wrote called The Prince, he wrote that in prison. In prison. You know why he wrote it? Because he was being a petty fuck. That if you go and get the audiobook of The Prince, I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube. He was being petty as fuck when he wrote that because he had served this one royal family, right? This one family, he had served them. He had been doing scribe work, like everything they told him to do because he was very affluent in his writing and stuff. Y'all go and just go research Machiavelli. You'll have a whole appreciation. Okay. So anyway, he writes this piece while he's in fucking prison because the family that he worked for, they fell out of power. Okay. Then another family came into power. There was a huge thing. And the family that he had given all of his stuff to, all of his time, energy, etc., turned on him. And he ended up in prison. He became the scapegoat for this fucking piece of shit family. So he wrote The Prince. And if you guys really look at The Prince, it is basically a blueprint to all of the horrible, bad things that someone in power can do. Tell me that that is not the most petty of all petty things. I know every Taurus in here is like, oh my God, right? The most petty of pettiness. To write a book that then becomes a blueprint for evil. Not on purpose. How to spot evil. Here's all the nasty things these fuckers did. Here's how they planned it. Like, he literally writes a blueprint. And goes, here's what these fuckers did. And for a long time, that was actually how people looked at other people in royalty and nobility, etc. And were like, oh, that fucker's evil. And then Shakespeare turned it into something else. Go learn about Machiavelli. Y'all will have a whole different outlook on him. I'm just saying. Stones for Geminis. Are we ready? Stones for Geminis. Obsidian and black tourmaline. Obsidian and black tourmaline. And you know what? I don't care what kind of obsidian you choose. Obsidian and black tourmaline. Y'all are the honey badger. Y'all are the honey badger. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Where's my Cancer babies? Where's my Cancer babies who all were sitting in here being super petty and laughing at what I was just saying? And imagine that. When it's Cancer, it's third eye time. Where's all my Cancer babies? By the way, I don't know why I started saying Cancer babies, but I have been saying that for like 4 years, 5 years. I don't even know at this point. And do you know how many people will message me and say, hey, Bodhi, one of your Cancer babies here? Y'all have owned that. Y'all have owned it. And I love it. I think it's fucking glorious. I think that we just need to give all of the Zodiacs a nickname, and then y'all need team t-shirts. Y'all need team t-shirts. All right, so we're going to work on the third eye. We are just going to fine-tune this bitch, okay? We're just going to fine-tune it. So we're going to do the normal thing with the tuning, okay? So I want you, I love that somebody just put a fucking Cancer crab on my head. I love you, Jennifer. That was funny. Those of you guys on YouTube, you didn't get to see it, but somebody over on TikTok just was like, let me put a little crab up there. The fact that it goes right over the third eye is even better. So I'm going to teach you guys how to fine tune this. If you guys have ever watched me do this on Reiki nights, then you know exactly what it is that we're about to do. But I'm going to teach you how to do it. So this is courtesy of whoever the fuck it is that runs the GATE program or ran the GATE program in the 80s in Denver, Colorado. So you're welcome. Here is one of the things that I learned. This is fine tuning your instrument. That's what they told us. It's your third eye. So I want you to take your left hand and I want you to make it very straight, okay? And I want you to put it right here or right here, wherever it is you want to put it. Somewhere on the side of your face, not below your chin at all, and not above your head. So either palm right here or like that, okay? And then I want you to take this hand and I want you to do this, and I want you to put it right here. And you're going to feel crazy as fuck, okay? I'm just letting you know, you're going to feel crazy as fuck. You're going to be like, cool, it's grippy sock time. I am all the way down the rabbit hole. But I promise, when you start doing this, when you can't focus, when your divination is off, etc. Magic. Just saying. Magic. I'm just saying. So, you know how I was saying earlier in this live that I can't count the number of times where people were like, oh, you've been so right on all this and all this and all this. Would you like to do that too? Would you? Ready? And we're going to take a deep breath, and I don't want you to turn it fast. I just want you to pretend that this right here is a dial, and all I want you to do is turn it. That's it. Not that fast. Don't do that. Okay. So deep breath, and we're just going to start turning it. Ready? And if you let your eyes swim out of focus a minute, that's cool. And if you felt a little fuzzy headed, that's cool. And if you suddenly feel fucking locked in, imagine that. Imagine that, bitches. Are we ready? Leos. Out of curiosity, while I'm drawing for Leos, because they were right on the ball, how many of you all noticed that your eyes kind of swam out of focus for a minute? Just out of curiosity. Show of hands. How many of y'all just noticed that your eyes swam out of focus when you did that? Yeah. Oh, cancers. I'm so sorry. Every Cancer in here was just about to myrtleize me. Don't myrtleize me, Cancer. I got sidetracked. We went forward in time. All right, Cancer. Actually, we're going to start over because I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you this card, and if it comes up again, that means it really was for Cancers. We're going to put it right there. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're going to see. Cancer. Y'all just like, here's our cards. Don't forget us again, bitch. You know, it's usually the Tauruses that I forget. I usually get Taurus and Gemini swapped. Even though I've been doing this for God knows how long, I always get those swapped. In my brain, it goes Gemini, then Taurus, and that's not the way it works. But Cancer, I will say you do 3 cards at the same time right here, and that's my punishment. But that's okay. Are we ready? Ooh, Osiris. So this is commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. Guess what? When you know your cards, you don't even have to look at them. Oh, imagine that. Osiris is an interesting thing to pop up. I can't wait to see what these 3 cards are. So let's do that, and then we're going to talk about it. Because y'all drew these like this. So on the bottom, you have magical power, because of course you do. Why would you have anything else? And then you have creativity. Bet. I'm noticing the insect theme already. I know spiders are technically an arachnid. Some nerdy person is going to be like, they're an arachnid. I know, but I have arachnophobia. And so we're going to classify things as insects, because if I say insect, it's a lot better than a fucking spider, isn't it? Okay, and the one on the top is rebirth. And I think that's fucking hilarious, because this is the card that was on the bottom of the deck when I started shuffling. I noticed it because I was like, oh, that's an interesting card. But you know what? I want you to notice the fucking insect. Okay. You have a dragonfly, spider, and a moth. Okay. I see you over there. All right. So, Cancers. Cancer, I'm just going to say this. Let me put that card back down, because as I was looking at this, I'm like, let me say this part first. Y'all are going to feel crazy this week. Cancers, this is the week that y'all are going to feel completely batshit crazy this week. You're going to be seeing the glitches. You're going to be experiencing the timeline shifts. You're going to have all kinds of things happen. You're going to wonder where your fucking grippy socks are. And do you at least get the soft aloe ones? Or do you have to have the gross ones? You're going to be feeling 100% crazy. 100% crazy. Y'all are so fucking tuned in this week. It's not even funny. So let me just say this to the people that have a Cancer in their life. Whether you have a Cancer, whether you have a Cancer like significant other, kid, best friend, whatever, mom, sister, sibling, whatever, they're going to be randomly calling or texting you like, are you okay? I had a weird dream. And then shit's going to happen. They're going to randomly be like, hey, for some reason I was thinking like on Friday we should go do this. And you're like, wait, on Friday, don't you have to work? And you're like, no, I'm going to be off. And you don't know, they didn't know they're going to be off, but suddenly like their office is closed from a gas leak or some shit. Cancers are so in tune this week that y'all are fucking scary. The Cancers are so in tune this week that you're fucking scary. I'm just letting you know. But here's the part that goes with being in tune this week. Y'all are going to see with your eyeballs the glitches. Y'all are going to see with your eyeballs timeline shifts. Y'all are going to have something happen and be like, wait, I thought that always was on this day. Or I thought that was red and it's yellow. Y'all are going to have that happen. There's a little singing wolf on YouTube. Don't look. It'll stop. Thank you guys. When did YouTube get the cool little gifts? What the fuck? Not mad. I'm not mad. But Cancers, this week, y'all are going to feel super fucking magical and super fucking crazy at the same time. Like, there's no in between. It's going to be both. It's going to be both. And I say that because of the acquisition on this card. So Osiris is a really, really interesting Egyptian god. And for all of you Cancers, go research Osiris, okay? Go research. But one of the things that I do want to say, especially about Osiris, is that he is actually a god who was, I'll say it this way because I'm live on TikTok too. He was myrtleated by another god, which is weird, okay? That doesn't happen a lot in any of the pantheons, but he was. Not only was he did myrtleated, but he was chopped up like sushi and put in a fucking crate in the Euphrates River. Like, come on now. Or maybe it was the Nile, I can't remember. He was put in a river in a box in little pieces. That's fucked up. I don't care what universe you live in. That is fucked all the way up. Okay? And then your mom had to come and get you and bring you back to life. That's fucked up, dude, okay? So Osiris is an interesting deity to pop up, especially with this other reading. So Cancers, this is just going to be a weird week. It is. It's going to be weird. You're going to see all the glitches. You're going to see all the timeline shifts. And you're going to feel 900 shades of batshit crazy. I'm just saying. And the thing is, if your Cancer friend calls you and says, hey, I had a dream, listen to the fucking dream. If your Cancer friend texts and says, hey, I know that, we talked about going out this weekend, but I think we should stay home instead. Fucking stay home. If your Cancer friend messages you with anything at all, fucking do it. Fucking do it. Just saying. Fucking do it, because they are on point. They literally have magical power, creativity, and fucking rebirth. And you have Osiris, which is the god of rebirth. Cancer, the reason that this week is important and the reason that I'm telling you to embrace this shit right here, because it's going to be shit. Y'all are going to be like, this is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, you're going to have some days where you're ready to break, okay? But the reason I'm telling you to embrace this is because you guys have felt so uncoordinated, unmagical, uncool, all the uns, right? Y'all have felt all of the things that ever and you need this rebirth. You need to feel like magical little fucking shits again. And that's exactly what the universe is giving you. So enough of you Cancers have been manifesting that you need your magic back. And now the universe is like, okay, well, all of you get it. And the Cancers now be crazy. Woo! You're welcome. That's what happened. That's what happened. The Cancers are now magical little shits. Crazy for the week. You are the village crazy lady. That is you this week, Cancers. I love you. Stop rolling your eyes, Cancers. I know every fucking one of you during that reading was like, oh, I don't want to. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You know why you do? You know why you do? Because you've been asking for it. Enough of you have been asking for it that the universe said, you got it, bitches. Stones for Cancers. Moldavite if you got it, hoes. Moldavite if you got it, bitches. Anything with an ite in it, I-T-E. Anything that ends with I-T-E, because that is a tektite and it will be phenomenal for you. That includes malachite. Malachite's not technically a tektite, but Columbianite, Libyan desert glass. I know that's not an ite, but it's a tektite. Moldavite. All the ites, I-T-E. ITEs cannot go in water. Okay, just so you guys know. Just then. All right. All right. Cancers. You are the raven this week. I know every one of you was like, now you're happy, aren't you? Now you're happy, aren't you? That I gave the Cancers the raven for the week. Now you're happy. I know. I know. I see you over there. I see you over there. See you over there. I see you. Really, though, I do see you. Now we're getting to Leos. Now it is time for my lovely little Leos. I usually say that to the Leos. So it's Cancer babies and lovely little Leos. And Libra Lus. Okay, so 3 of y'all already have nicknames. 3 of y'all already have nicknames. Just saying. Just saying. You know what's so funny? I know I'm a little out there crazy this evening or whatever, or y'all are like, where has this Bodhi been? And so on. This Bodhi's been hiding. This Bodhi's been hiding because I don't know why. I don't know why. But if y'all have ever been, if y'all have words, if y'all ain't ever been over in this place over here yonder, if y'all have never been around me in person, like, welcome to the party, bitches. This is how I am in person. Or just quiet, one or the other. There's no in between. There's no in between. Just saying. Just saying. Bodhi has a piece of pickle pizza, bitch. You would have had to have been there. All right. I know Sass is over there cackling her ass off when I just said that, because she has that on video. All right. Leos. I know we're ready. Aren't we? Aren't we? Genie the Maid, which is humility, disillusionment, and champion. Okay. Okay. And then you have overcome fear. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And then you have 2 cards that came out at the same time. You have protection, because of course you do. Okay. Overcome fear. And then you have divine guidance. I hadn't even flipped this one over yet. Okay, if you're not a Leo, I need you to go like this. Okay, if you're not a Leo, I want you to just, okay, that's it. Just plug your ears. Okay, Leos. You know how you have been super fucking disillusioned with literally the world, with literally everything? You know how you have been disillusioned with everything, right? Right? You know that thing? You know how you've been seeing everything in the world, everybody in the world, you've been seeing through the illusions. Like you have been. You have been. Leos, y'all have been through a gnarly ass dark night of the soul over the last few months. You just have. You have. You have really seen the veil pull back off of every fucking thing. And you're finding out that the things that used to glitter all over the place are actually tarnished fucking pieces of shit sitting in the middle of a field. You are finding out that all of the things that you used to hold in the most high esteem, high regard are actually dumpster fires. You are finding out that people you put on a pedestal are actually toads. You are finding out that all the things that you used to covet, you couldn't wait to have, you are now like, I don't want to. And you kind of are disillusioned with every fucking thing. You know that feeling? The one that y'all have been keeping really quiet and still trying to push and be your Leo self. You know that thing? You know that thing? Well, this is the week that you break in the best way. Sometimes a break is not bad. Sometimes a break is not bad. Sometimes a break, thank you for the puppy dog. Sometimes a break is just a simple, you know how you got to break a geode to see in the middle of it? You got to break a geode to see in the middle of it. One of my favorite ways, there are some geodes that are a little bit like thinner on the outside and you can throw them on the ground and they will bust and it's the best fucking thing. Obsidian does it too and it shatters and it makes some really cool pieces. That is you, Leos. Y'all have been this rock, right? You've been keeping all of the things in and you've been pressure cooking it and you've been like just trying to shove all the fucking things in, right? Well, this week, Leos, you decide, nope, you know what? I'm going to go and get the fucking ball peen hammer and I'm going to bang that motherfucking geode and I'm going to open it up and I'm going to show the world how fucking cool I am, how everything is. Leos, y'all are literally geodes this week. You are so fucking disillusioned with everything that ever existed. And this is the week you overcome that fear. Because y'all have been trying to shove yourself in this little hardcore, hard ass rock for so fucking long. And you've been so disillusioned and so cold and you haven't been able to move forward or do anything because you've been so fucking stuck. And this is the week that, you know what? Here. I want all of you little Leos. I want all of you to just open your hand for a minute. Just open your hand. Just open your hand. I don't care which hand. Just open your little hand. Okay? There's your ball peen hammer. Go bust the geode, bitches. Go bust the geode. I want to see what's inside the geode. Everybody else does too. So go bust it. We want the satisfaction of watching you bust that geode, and we want to see what's inside. We want to see what's inside. Might be amethyst. Might be quartz. Might be celestite. Might be some shit we ain't never seen. We want to see it. And you know what? You'll know exactly when you're supposed to do this because you're divinely protected this week. This also tells me that you need to add protections this week, Leos. Before or after you bust the geode, doesn't matter. Before or after. Or both. I don't know. Add some protections. And Leos, here's the thing. Don't tell a fucking person what it is that you're doing. Don't tell a single fucking person that what it is that you're doing. Not one fucking breath of what you're doing. Because bitches be bitches. Bitches be bitches. They'll steal your shit. They'll steal your ideas. They'll steal your whole fucking identity. Bitches be bitches. So Leos, not a damn bit. Not a damn bit. Nobody needs to know. This is for all y'all. Nobody needs to see your altar. Nobody needs to see your wards. Nobody needs to see your protections. Nobody. I am dumb and I let people come to my house all the time, but I'm not dumb enough to let them see all my private shit. Just saying. I let people come to the reliquary. That's my place. That's my building. I own it. It's my fucking place, right? Y'all haven't seen the things that are under the paint, have you? Don't let people see shit. Don't let people see shit, Leos. No one needs to see shit because they're fucking trying to get one over on you, Leos. I know y'all are like, well, I feel paranoid and that's why I'm... Nobody needs to see that shit. And guess what, Leos? You are divinely guided this week. If the universe says, hey, you need to do this, fucking do it. Be crazy this week, Leos. Be crazy. Okay? I mean, be safe, be crazy. Okay? Like we don't want to be going to no funerals. Okay? I'm just saying, Leos. And we also don't want y'all in jail either. But thank you for that. But be crazy. Be the village crazy lady. You and the Cancers can hang out, be peas and carrots, okay? If the universe tells you to go a different way to work, Leos, go a different way to work. If the universe tells you that you need to go eat your lunch outside in the pouring rain, go do it. If whatever the universe is telling you in your gut to do, be the good kind of crazy. Be the weird witchy lady crazy. Okay, don't be sleep deprived rabid Rottweiler crazy. No one wants that, Leo. Okay, I've seen those Leos. No one wants that, Leo. So no one wants that, Leo. I want you to go be Gandalf, okay? I want you to go be Merlin the Magician. I want you to go be magic, okay? Be magic crazy. Don't be rabid Rottweiler crazy, okay? There's a distinct difference, all right? Distinct difference. Let's make sure I got all y'all. Okay, Leos, I got my eye on you. Yes, I will still come get you in the astral if you get out there too far. Because some of y'all took that as, oh, I'm going to go way over. I already know. Which means y'all going to work my ass this week going to get you in the fucking astral, Leos. I need enough boba for this. By the way, we need to petition Kung Fu Tea to sponsor me. We do. I'm not going to lie. Do you know how many damn boba places there are? You know how many boba places there are? This is my favorite. Whatever addictive shit they put in it. It's my favorite. So we just need to sponsor. They need to sponsor me. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Okay. Leos, I love you. You are magical little shits. See? Can't make that up. You're magical little shits. Stones for Leos. Ocean jasper. And lapis. Ocean jasper and lapis. Yeah. The fuck is that noise? Y'all hear that? Please tell me you guys heard what my kids. They did. They heard you.
We're unprepared.
I heard it last night too. The pops, like it's not pow pow pops. I don't know if it's somebody who has a shitty car or I don't know, but and they're not at like normal intervals. So I was like, what the fuck was that? Tell me y'all heard that. My kid goes, it's Iran. All right.
Said it's probably Iran.
It's still funny.
So you can't hold me accountable if I'm wrong and it's not Iran.
Well, I know.
Could.
And this is for entertainment only, so we're just, it's satire.
For entertainment only, it absolutely could be Iran. Non-zero chance.
In a satirical life like we have going on right here. I don't think it'd be fireworks. There isn't anywhere close enough. And those were like very quick succession pops, but not like in a cadence. Does that make sense? I don't know. I heard it last night too. But then most of the fall, there was some weird fucking noise down that way that we couldn't figure out what it is. So anyway, stones for Leos. I gave you stones. Pick an animal.
The bald eagle.
There you go, Leos. You're the bald eagle. Coming from the Queen Leo right here.
Maybe a hornet.
All right, well, you pick one. You pick one, Leos. Maybe you are the bald eagle and the hornet at the same time. I'm just saying.
I'm a hornet.
That's definitely your totem animal. You know, I'm not going to lie.
What? Why? Why do you say that?
Go watch some videos of a fucking hornet. Those bitches are gorgeous and scary as fuck.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, see? Like, you want to look at them, you want to watch them, but you don't want to make eye contact because they might punch you right in the face with their stinger.
I'm like a train wreck. Is what you're saying. You're saying.
Did you hear the Leo reading by chance?
No.
Oh, God, that makes it even better.
What did you say about me?
Huh?
What did you say?
Well, you'll have to go rewind on YouTube, and then you'll understand. Because if I tell you, it's not going to be as funny.
Give me a little recap.
Y'all give Kay a recap real quick.
Before the enemy soldiers come to our
yeah, before CIA shows up at my fucking door.
Before we get ambushed.
Before those guys in the Suburban come back. Hurry.
Before we get ambushed in our cul-de-sac.
We awesome playtime.
Whisper it to me. Want a recap?
Y'all be crazy this week.
A little shoulder.
A hornet with eagle wings. That's very scary. Your Leo is scary. Your Leo is scary. Can you imagine the damage a hornet would do?
That'd be so ideal for like wing dinners, though. I'd breed those in my backyard if I could find a hornet with eagle wings. I might selectively breed me.
That's like the murder hornets that were out a few years ago.
Murder hornets would be more useful if they had bird wings. Because we could eat them.
Your Leo's cackling and I said that. That's even better. Yeah, an eagle-sized hornet. To have eagle wings, that hornet would have to be the size of an eagle. And have y'all ever seen how big an eagle is? Jesus, shit.
They didn't say an eagle-sized hornet. They said a hornet with eagle wings. That means a hornet body, bug body, little body, big wings. That's perfect for wing harvesting.
Well, yeah, but a hornet that big can't hold up eagle wings. So one of the things would have to change. Either the wings would be smaller.
And the pigs from the bacon we eat, like, can't hold themselves up on their legs because they're bacon pigs. And America's evil. I'm just profiting with my wing hornets, my eagle wing hornets.
Touche. Green-eyed Time Lord, your Leo and my Leo can never hang out. Okay? They can never hang out. Okay? I'm just saying they can never, ever hang out. They'll have a whole slew of animals and be farming them, and then we're all fucked. We're all fucked. They can never hang out.
What'd they say?
She was laughing.
Brianna, I'm in the process not of manifesting, but of selectively breeding these things. So it's not, there's nothing magical about it. It's coming. It's not a chance, like universal chance. Like the hornets with the eagle wings are coming.
Oh my God. All the Leos be spicy. Yeah. So fuck, you cannot hang out with the Leos either. Absolutely not.
You could do a roast with like some veggies in the hornet guts.
Oh. Dude, do you know that
if it was an eagle-sized hornet?
That reminds me of the movie Starship Troopers, and when they busted the bugs open, it was like just blah, green goo everywhere.
It's gonna be just like that.
Like fondue. You could dip the wings in the fondue.
Yeah, spinach
fondue. That's so nasty.
Spinach fondue in a hornet.
Oh, that's so nasty.
You're gonna love it. I'm gonna make it.
We should stop talking about this. I can't. I have the heebie-jeebies.
You can stop whenever you want.
Okay, all right.
And I'll do the same. Whenever I want.
Like, look at my eye twitching. I'm like, look at my eye twitching. That's nasty. Virgos, fucking save us. Virgos, save us. Please.
Oh, shoot. My freaking... my hornets with their eagle wings are going to need, like, the biggest nest, and it's going to be so ugly.
You know what? I just realized we didn't do the crown chakra. That was supposed to be before the Leos, and I'm so glad we didn't, because I feel like we need to do the crown chakra here in a minute when we all calm down, because everybody is now traumatized. Everybody is traumatized. So we're going to do the crown chakra at the end, okay? Because everybody is fucking traumatized after that. Virgos.
I speak the truth.
Virgos, fucking save us. Save us, Virgos. Fix the chaos, Virgos. I'm still gross out. I can't get the image out of my mind of these big wings, breaking them apart, busting open an eagle-sized hornet butt, and dipping it in green fondue.
Okay, I didn't say that. I would serve it up nice, and you know that, so you wouldn't have to bust up no hornet wing.
No,
You're just insulting my hosting at this point. I'd have it on a nice. I would have it on a nice platter. You wouldn't even know that they came from a little hornet body. It just looked like eagle wings.
Because they wouldn't be from a little hornet body.
That's how good my farming is. They would be from a little hornet body.
Boy, you know what? The
You're
U.S.
a boy.
U.S. government be listening on both of these phones. They're gonna come harvest you for your ideas. You better shush. Go back to being quiet.
Come and try and harvest me.
No.
I wish they would.
No, they've already been to our house twice. No. No.
I've been practicing for that. I wish they would.
Jesus fuck. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Tastes just like chicken. Hornet wing.
How do you know?
That's what somebody else in the comments said.
But what does the green goo taste like?
Spinach.
Oh, how?
I told you it's spinach fondue.
I'm superiorly grossed out right now. Superbly grossed out right now.
Yeah.
Like that. Ah! I'm reading all your comments.
Annie suggests that I might live in a ravine for my farm so they can build, so my big hornets with their big wings my little hornets with their big wings can build their, you know what, go ahead.
No,
do your
the fact that you're,
I'll stop.
No, you won't. The fact that you're sitting here like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna build this farm, and I'm just saying.
No, I'm not doing that.
Maybe you should just write a manifesto about Kirsten's menagerie.
So what? So people can steal my ideas?
No, so you can keep them all in one place. And that way when you're ready to do your menagerie. You're going to be like that crazy doctor on Adventure Time that just splices all the animals together. And then drugs everybody with candy.
Who?
At the end where Susan Strong takes them to the island.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How is it that I picked up on that and you're the Adventure Time freak?
Well, because you did a bad explanation of Dr. Gross's
All right,
name.
Virgo, save me. Jalapeno green jelly. Shut up over there. No, ma'am. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Gelatin. Beef gelatin.
Y'all are all egging this on too much. I keep telling her that she needs to do a blog. And she needs to do videos.
A bit woody, but refreshing.
Y'all are feeding into this too much.
Pirate candy.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck shit up. Pirate candy. I can't with you guys. I
plead the fish. Somebody said.
I can't. That is Beetlejuice. Oh my god, I can't with you guys. I need Pepto. Me too.
You haven't done Scorpio yet, have you? That's next.
No, I haven't done Scorpio. No.
That's Libra next and then Scorpio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did I not give stones for Leos? I can't remember now.
Hornet slime. Hell yeah.
One of my mods is going to have to tell me, did I give stones for Leos? Because I can't remember.
Somebody
yeah, said. It's 100% my kid.
I am dancing over here. I need you to read Virgo's cards. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Do it. Do it.
Ocean, Jade, and Lapis. Thank you. Thank you. I was like, I thought I did. So, okay. All right, Virgos, you ready? I think we all need a breath after that and a Pepto. All right. Deep breath. The Mother of Dawn, beauty, agency, and compassion. Growth of energy and equilibrium. Look at the Virgos being the adult in the room. I know every Virgo in here is like, what'd you say? Virgos, you are the adult in the room. In a good way, You're the cool adult. You're the cool adult with that amazing energy that everybody wants to talk to this week. So it has its good and it has its bad. You're the cool adult in the room. So everybody's going to be gravitating towards you. Okay. Everybody's going to be gravitating towards you, which is going to be really cool at first because you're going to get the attention of some people that you've been trying to get the attention of, whether it's in love or whether it's in your job or adult. Whatever. Okay. So hang on. What?
Spicy Phoenix is going to be the adult, whether they want to or not.
I don't think Spicy Phoenix is going to be the adult.
Spicy Phoenix is going to be the adult.
Yep. That means Sylvie's the adult.
Sylvie?
Yeah.
You're going to be the adult, Sylvie?
Yeah. I haven't seen Sylvie yet. That means Sylvie's the adult. Sylvie's a Virgo. Super solid Virgo. Okay, anyway. All right. So. Oh, no. I'm a Virgo Spicy rising. Phoenix. No, I don't want to be the adult. I just realized, no, I don't want to be the adult.
Okay, I'll be the adult.
The Leos cannot be the adults.
I'm going to be the adult.
No.
It's already been set in motion.
No, you have a menagerie to make, and that is not adult things. That is mad scientist things.
That's for the future. Right now, I'm the adult. Okay. You know how long it takes to selectively breed a bug into a bird?
You can't hang out with Sylvie, because she could probably help you figure that out. Sylvie, you cannot hang out with the menagerie child over here. Okay, Leos. Woosah. Virgos, you are the adults, okay? You are the adults. But like I said, you are the cool adult. So you're going to get the attention of some people that you've been trying to get the attention of, right? Whether it is your boss, whether it is a love interest, whether it is investors, I don't know. You're going to get the interest of people that you've been trying to get the interest of. Thank you for the balloon flowers. Those are cute as shit, especially after we were just talking about hornets. But that comes with a big but. You're going to have to put all your protections in place. So just so you know, I'm going to be giving you super protective stones this week, because this growth of energy and this putting you in front of people and people noticing you is also going to bring unwanted shit. So people that you have cut off in the past, expect those motherfuckers to come right back out. People that you don't want the attention of, the energy vampire in the office or the family or the friend group, they're going to hone in on you this week. It's also going to be that you're going to be at the grocery store and people are going to be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And they want to tell you everything. And you're going to be like, I got to go. So Virgos, my suggestion is big, bright ass fucking earphones. Big, bright ass fucking earphones. So everybody knows that you can't listen to them. Except for the people that you want. Okay. Your energy is through the roof this week, Virgos. You cannot hang out with the Leos, okay? You can't. I'm standing by what I said. The Virgos and the Leos cannot hang out together because the Leos are already crazy. You also can't hang out with Cancers. And I swear to God, if any of y'all are married, one of y'all needs to, I don't know, you need to figure something out. Y'all got to take shifts of being at home. I don't know. But Leos, Cancers, and Virgos, y'all cannot hang out this week. Y'all cannot hang out this week because Virgos, your energy is through the roof. And when a Virgo's energy goes through the roof, then they act stupid like I'm acting right now. Not only that, but they're funny and they're charismatic and they have this amazing growth of energy and they are all over the fucking place and everybody wants to be around them. And then here's the thing. You need this week because you haven't had this type of energy in a hot minute. And without you having this type of energy, Virgos, you have been off kilter, much like the Pisces, where the Pisces need to be scattered. Y'all need to be hyper as fuck. Y'all are like a hyena on crack this week. So, I mean, just so you know, that's your animal. But y'all are like a hyena on crack this week, Virgos. That is exactly who you are. That's exactly who you are. And you need this because you have been down in the dumps. You have been stuck. You have been sad. You have been in this just murky, nasty mental state that you haven't been able to get out of. So you need it. So much like the Pisces need to be scattered so they can figure their fucking shit out, y'all need to have this amazing, intense energy so you can figure your fucking shit out. And what I love is that y'all, Virgos, with this right here, notice that the growth of energy has some really intense, has eggs on it, right? Protections, 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 because people are going to be trying to siphon this energy. One thing that I love, hate about Virgos, well, I love hate for you. Let me say it that way. I love hate for you is that y'all always, when you're on your game, your energy is through the roof and everybody wants to be around you, which then leads for people to get addicted to that energy, right? The other thing is that you guys, when you're on your shit, you come up with the most amazing things. You do. You come up with the most amazing things, and then everybody wants to steal that shit. So protections, 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 protection, all the protections, all of the fucking protections, Virgo. You need all of them in place. Okay, so threshold work, put out new things at your doors and windows. Iron is a big thing. If you don't have any iron, guess what? You can go to I don't know if they have them at Walmart anymore, but any of the hardware places and get some masonry nails because that has the highest concentration of iron of any modern nail, the least amount of nickel. And those, you know, one on each fucking window. Just be crazy. One on each fucking window. Ward your windows. Take a little wax marker, all over them, whatever. Just be crazy. All of the protections this week, Virgos. Protect your space, protect you, protect your house, protect your kids, protect your car, all the things. Because as your energy goes through the roof, so will all the people trying to suck it out. You're trying to get your equilibrium back, not give it to motherfuckers. Okay, so that's the thing. We are not giving it to motherfuckers this week, Virgos. You are the adult in the room, but you're the cool adult, which means everybody wants to be around you. So let that sink in. So let that sink in. Yeah, let that sink in. Stones and Virgos. All the protection. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to let you pick what protective stone you need each day. If you need an obsidian all week, if you need onyx all week, or if you need a different protective stone every day. But I am going to tell you one that I do recommend you get and have on you, and that is citrine. Okay? Citrine. I don't care if it's a bracelet, pendant, I don't give a shit. You Virgos need to be carrying citrine with you this week because of this equilibrium and getting your shit back. That means, and every earth sign loves their cash. They're like the, you know, the little goblins at Green Gots. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This makes earth signs happy. It makes everybody happy. But you want to protect that. Okay? You want to protect that, Virgos. So citrine, you want to bring it in and you want to protect it. Okay? And y'all are the hyena. Y'all are the hyena. Just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. All right. I feel like this is a good time to mention, I mentioned it at the beginning of this live, but let me mention it again. This week through the end of the month, there are 3 coupons. 3. They go from today to the end of the month. Okay? And the first one is TTWIFI. TT Wi-Fi. 25% off all tickets for live reads, things like that. Anything that is live. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who was that sent that? Dave's not here. That is my favorite Cheech and Chong part in any movie. Yeah. Well, I have 3 favorites. My top 3. That is one of my top 3. That's fucking funny. The other one is, I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. That one, I love that when they're sitting in the middle of the fucking road. And then my other one is Pee Wee Herman when he has to go to the nut ward and he has to apologize to they make it like so corny. It's great. And so that's why I called it what I called it. Don't get upset. It was funny. But anyway, they have him in a straitjacket and he has to apologize to Cheech and Chong for what he did to them. And he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he does that. And as soon as the lady leaves, he goes, I'm not sorry. That might be my all-time favorite. That's my all-time favorite Pee Wee Herman thing. Anyway, some of you guys already knew. Some of you guys already knew you were saying I'm not sorry. Some of you already said. I'm just saying. The other one is Marked, just MARKED. That is 25% off all products in the shop. And we're adding more products back in daily now that I'm figuring out what got fucked up on the back end on the website. And it's great. And then the other one is No Gas, just No Gas. And that is half off of all plans. So if you've been wanting to take classes, this is the time, because that means that the basic lowest plan is $12. And if you get on it now before the end of the month, then it will stay that through all your billing cycles unless you cancel. Just saying what I'm saying. Libras. The Libras have been waiting and they're like, shut the fuck up and give me our cards. All right, Libras. My little Libra loose. Thank you, Dave. All right. Ready? Hawthorne. We got party Libras. Party people. Boo, boo, boo. Couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I haven't got to have musical Tourette's this week. Well, no, I did yesterday. So today, I haven't got to do it today. Yeah, don't let me lie, because I just lied to you. Yeah, because even Sass the other day was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So, yeah, so today I haven't got to have musical Tourette's. So there you go. Whoop, there it is. We got party Libras. Party Libras. Hawthorne, this is culture, meditation. It's communication. And then you have good luck. Every Libra in here is jumping up and down. And then you have blessed. Then you have blessed day. Libras, you're like a piñata that nobody's hitting because you're awesome. The Libras are like that really badass, wicked piñata that no one wants to hit because it's so cool they don't want to bust it. The Libras are like the dill pickle disco ball I saw the other day that now I need to make really bad. Because who doesn't want a dill pickle disco ball? I do. I didn't even know I needed one in my life. And now I need a dill pickle disco ball. That's Libra's energy this week. Libras, y'all just don't really care this week. You just don't. You have hit your limit. You don't care. You just like, whatever, man. Like, you just don't give a shit. You just don't give a shit. And not only do you kind of not care, you have that like aloof, cool not care. So then everybody wants to be around you more. And the more people want to be around you, the more you don't care. And the more they say shit and do shit. And the more the news is like doom and gloom. You're just like, I don't even care. So Libras, it's just a great week for you, man. It's just a great fucking week for you. It just is. You're lucky little shits. Every day is a good day. We're gonna have a good day. I'm just saying, you're welcome for that earworm. Go listen to that. That is Libra. Y'all are getting a theme song. Libra's getting a theme song this week. It's Good Day by Nappy Roots. And if y'all haven't heard that song in a long time, you should. It'll put you in a good mood every fucking time. It's one of mine and Sass's favorite road trip songs. Anyway, Libras, it's just a great week. It's just a great fucking week for you. It is. You're chill. You're awesome. You're cool. You're just like vibing with everything. Like, okay. And you just don't give a fuck. Like, you have just broke. Everything is broke. And you're like, you know what? I don't care. Do something fun this week, Libras. Dress crazy. Wear your crazy shoes. And when I'm being dressed crazy, like, wear mismatched shit. See how crazy you can dress and people still go, oh man, you look cool as shit. There's go. Libra challenge. How crazy can you dress, Libras? And people go, oh, you look cool as shit. Libra, let me just say this. With these cards, this popped into my head. I'm going to say it exactly the way I heard it. You just can't go wrong this week. You just can't go wrong this week, Libras. Everything you do hits. Everything you do hits. All of it. You want to manifest this week? Manifest this week. You want to be evil this week? Be evil this week. Like everything you do is the right decision. Don't go to jail, though. I already had this talk with a couple other signs. We do not have bail money. We, as a collective, do not have bail money, Libras, okay? So, just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. It's going to be a good week. It's going to be a fantastic week. This is definitely a great week for you guys to manifest because of that good luck and because of that blessed day. But, take a day to just be. Take a day to just chill, smoke some devil's lettuce, whatever you need to do. Take a day and just, enjoy life. Hathor is your homework. I want you guys, if you as a Libra are not familiar with this goddess, you absolutely should. You absolutely should. Just saying. You absolutely should. You absolutely should. I know everybody's freaking out. What about the crown chakra? We're going to do it last. We're going to do it last after all of these reads are over because I feel like we're going to need it. I was going to do it before Leos, and then the Leos just completely threw me off kilter. Actually, the Cancers threw me off kilter. And so we're going to do the crown chakra at the very, very end. Okay? Libras. It's a glorious week. It just is. It's a glorious week. Enjoy it. So if y'all are having a shitty week, call your Libra friend, man, because they're totally going to drop some Libra wisdom on you, and it'll be great. It'll be great. I'm just saying. Stones for Libras. Quartz. Quartz, 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 quartz. I'm also going to say sodalite. Even though you guys are chill and calm, I'm also going to say sodalite. Because here's the thing. The sodalite is going to help you remain chill and calm even when people are trying to get you out of your chillness. And then the quartz is going to amplify that chillness. And it's going to be great. Libras are going to... So far, Libras are like winning the week. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Make sure I'm putting them back in there right. All right. Y'all are the flamingo. Y'all are the flamingo. I'm sorry. You can't be sad and look at a flamingo. Or you can't look at a flamingo and be sad. And if you can, you're broken. Something's wrong with you. Go back to the factory settings. Come on. That was funny. Laugh a little bit. Laugh. It was funny. All right. Scorpios. So we're going to do Scorpio, then we're going to do Sagittarius, and then at the very end, we will do the crown chakra. So, oh no, you got to hold out. All right, Scorpios. I did see someone a second ago was like, I'm kind of scared of Scorpio energy. Don't be. Those are good cards. Y'all just flung your cards out upside down. Or not upside down, but like right side up because apparently y'all thought I was talking too much. Abraham, truth, justice, and duty. And then you pulled out the elixir of life. And then you pulled out passion, which is like this, meaning that it's going boop. So it's just slightly whopper jawed. Y'all threw it that way, not me. Scorpio. Ooh, y'all are serious this week. Why you gotta be serious? We wanted party Scorpios. If we got party Libras, we got all these other Zodiacs being crazy and going off their rocker. I expected more. I expected more. Scorpios, I expected more. Actually, I didn't. You know why? Because Scorpios are, this is one thing, I fucking love me some Scorpios. I fucking love me some Scorpios. When you guys see an opportunity, you will fucking snatch it. I'm just saying, you see an opportunity and you go, and you don't tell a fucking soul. Do you? You don't. You don't tell a fucking soul. And so this is the week right here that you see opportunities because you see other people around you and every other one of you zodiac signs are going to be like, son of a bitch. Scared the shit out of me. You see all these other zodiac signs and all these other people acting crazy and acting stupid and so on. So you see the opportunity to seize the day. Like you see the opportunity and you're like, you know what? Okay, well, if they're going to do that, I'm going to do this. If they're going to do that, I'm going to do this. What you need?
You got a knife in here?
On my bathroom counter. My little turquoise one. You take the opportunity to seize the day. You do. You're like, I see you over there doing that, so I'm going to do this. I see you over there doing that, so I'm going to do this. The Scorpios are opportunists this week. And here's the thing. This is who you truly are, Scorpio. Okay? I'm just saying. This is who you truly are. I'm not saying that you're evil, okay? I know people like, Scorpios are so bad. Now, have I known some shitty Scorpios? Yes. Have I also known shitty of every other zodiac sign? Yes. Okay. But Scorpios are really smart. Scorpios are really smart and they see shit other people don't see. They own that Scorpio energy. They own the Scorpion energy all the way, all the fucking way. I'm just saying. Y'all have been missing this for so fucking long. Y'all have been missing your passion for so fucking long. This isn't the week you totally get it back, but this is the week that it's really, really almost right there. This actually makes me really happy. It makes me really happy. It's not as crazy and overactive as all of the other, well, not all of the other, but as other zodiac sign reads were for this week. But Scorpios, this should make you deliriously happy because this is a calm week, right? This is a focused week for you. Not only is it calm, but it's focused. This is a very opportunity knocking week for you. So if you've been manifesting some shit, Scorpios, I'm just saying. I'm kind of here for it. Not kind of, I am. I don't really have too many Scorpio friends. It's kind of funny. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. I need more Scorpio friends. Okay, anyway. So Scorpios, this is a week where you are all about it. Y'all are like little tiny ninjas. I don't know why you have to be little tiny, but y'all are like little tiny ninjas. You're like the brownies sneaking into the houses and taking shit, right? Scorpios, you are 100% on it this week. This is a week where you're seeing all of the opportunity that is out there that people have dropped. This is a week where if you have that shitty person at work and they're offered something or, you know, they fuck something up, it comes to you. Like, and in a good way, right? So maybe you don't understand why shitty person got that promotion or shitty person got that project or whatever. Well, guess what? Shitty person going to fuck it up and it's going to be yours this week. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Scorpio. It's going to be a fucking phenomenal week for you. It's going to be a fucking phenomenal week for you. And I love it. And I'm here for it. And it's great. It's fun. It's fantastic. And it's hot as fucking here all of a sudden, which means my sugar is probably going down. Imagine that. Short and sweet, Scorpios. Short and sweet. I know y'all wanted some big, scary read because I saw some of you guys like, oh, this is going to be so bad. No. No, y'all are not the adult in the room. Just saying, y'all are not the adult in the room. But. Just saying what I'm saying. Stones for Scorpios. I just realized my fan's off. That's probably why it's hot as fuck in here. I'm going to say smoky quartz, because you can transmute that energy. Smoky quartz. Smoky quartz and citrine. And if you have smoky citrine, even better. Smoky citrine is a little hard to find. But if you have smoky citrine, even better. Smoky quartz and citrine. Animal is going to be a little harder. Actually, no. You're the snake. You're the snake. Because snakes are very patient and very opportunistic when they're hunting their prey. And also, I feel like you Scorpios need a rebirth. You 100% need a rebirth. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Here for it. Here for it. Oh, shit. We're a Sagittarius, aren't we? Okay. So that means Sagittarius. Nope, Sagittarius, you cannot have 2 anchor cards. I love you. I love you. Oh my God, they're turtle drinking the fucking bottle. Stop it. That's cute as fuck. Let me drink my water. By the way, you like my sticker? It says, shut your dirty, rotten whore mouth. Oh, and this one says, oh my God, you guys, I didn't say that. The things you find traveling that make you happy. Why I just had to pull you 2 other anchor cards. The matriarch and the martyr. Nope, nope, nope. Sagittarius, you are not allowed. You are not allowed to be melancholy this week. And you're not. No, 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 no. We have had good reads. We have had good reads. Sagittarius, no. Thanatos, completion, support, and expediency. Okay. I'm not going to lie. I was really worried about this being, I'm not going to lie. I was. And then you have destiny. And then you have the elixir of life, because apparently this card is that fucking guy tonight. The elixir of life, destiny, and support, completion, and expediency. Oh, we have choppy chop guillotine Sagittariuses. Okay. Sagittarius, this is a week where you are just cutting people, shit, situations, crap. Y'all are fruit ninjaing everything this week in a good way. Not only are you guys like guillotining shit that needs to be cut, but you are not looking back. It is not just falling into